Hello everybody, I'm Big Tech, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Skyrim! Now you might be thinking to yourself that the place in front of you looks slightly different to where I left off, because if you'll remember, the last place I left off was sort of just before the swim across the little river into Solitude, right? And I was going to swim across, go into Solitude, find myself a cart, come back to Riverwood, and meet the person who took the horn. Well, I did all of that. I did all of that and a little bit more. But unfortunately, Windows decided to install updates on me and restart my computer mid-game, which meant I lost half an hour worth of Skyrim recording. Luckily, it was only half an hour. If it had happened a half an hour earlier, I would have lost maybe, 3 hours worth of footage. Very, very frustrating. So unfortunately, you aren't getting that half an hour of footage. But basically, this lady up here who said she was running the inn, we thought she used to run the inn, turns out she's actually part of a secret old, organization who kills dragons. She wants me to go and kill a dragon, and all that kind of good stuff. Now, basically, I, being me, don't quite want to go over here to kill the dragon just yet. I would rather return the horn. By the way, she gave me the horn back. To High Hrothgar. Return it to Arngir up there. So, I basically got almost the entire way to the base of the hill. To the base of High Hrothgar. We were about to walk up. I had just made it to Ivarstead and was going to make my way up to High Hrothgar in the next episode, which would be what I was meant to be recording now. But that didn't happen, so yeah. Basically, I'm re-recording this. Unfortunately, I don't have time to record another half an hour of Skyrim because I leave for on my trip. This is still the last pre-recorded episode, but I leave for my trip tomorrow. Right, so this is night time. I've come home from work. I came home from work, sat down, recorded Skyrim, game crashed, I got annoyed, I went outside, I mowed the lawns, came back inside and I'm recording this. But I leave tomorrow, so I have got this is the last episode, plus about 10 more episodes to record, almost a week left of videos to record before I can go, so oopsie, missed that skeever. So I will be doing that. So unfortunately, I don't have time to do another entire half-hour episode. So this one will be sort of back to the more regular 15-minute length, which I'm not the most happy about. I did say right at the beginning of the Skyrim series that I would... Sounds like something's attacking me, but I don't think it is. I did say right at the beginning that these were going to be... Oh, there it is. Slightly longer form episodes, but unfortunately I haven't been able to do that just because of the fact that as soon as I started recording Skyrim, I ended up having to record stuff in advance. So I promise that as soon as I come back from my trip, we will be going ahead with longer form Skyrim episodes, just because they are longer anyway, because of the fact that I have to properly walk everywhere. I'm not fast traveling. It kind of forces my hand into longer form episodes if I actually want to get anything done, which I do. So these will be going back to longer form, but at the moment they're not. Now, by the way, last episode, yeah. Okay, are these guys going to attack me? They are. Right. Last episode, I ran into a, whatchamacallit? A fire something. Something fire. What did I find? It was a fire, like a fire elemental. It wasn't called a fire elemental. It has some Skyrim name. But I ran into basically a fire elemental and fought that. So didn't get to fight that this time. Instead fought some novice necromancers. So it seems like there are just some random encounters. Just fine. I'm not fussed by that. I like just having random encounters. It saves me from just walking along here for ages. With nothing to do. There is also a floating sword. That sword is no longer floating, which is good. But yeah, so random encounters, that's kind of cool. But you did miss out on me fighting a fire elemental, which is a bit of a shame. Instead, you got to see me take on 2 novice necromancers. Boo. Very, very boring. Yes, because I don't have half an hour to record Skyrim. Well, I don't know. I'll see how far I'm willing to push myself. Maybe I will give you half an hour. Not promising anything. You already know. Look at the length of the video. Is this half an hour? I don't know. Tell me. I'll know by the time you can tell me. But we'll see. We'll see, because I would like to get back to High Hrothgar. That would be... Sorry, back to Ivarstead. I didn't quite make it to High Hrothgar. Because I've made the trip already. That's the thing. This is really frustrating, is because it's not exactly the world's quickest or easiest trek. It's not very entertaining for me either. So, you're probably not the most entertained by me just walking along this path, but it's worse for me having to do it twice now. And I made comments and jokes about going up there and, what happened last time I was here and horses and jumping off cliffs and stuff. But while I could make the same joke because you haven't heard it before. I have, and it just doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm repeating jokes, or that I'm being boring and repetitive, and I can't quite bring myself to make the same joke because it just feels wrong. You guys wouldn't have a clue. I could make the exact same joke and say the exact same words. You would never know. You wouldn't have a clue that it was happening, but I would feel fake and I would feel false, and that would annoy me. I'm going to go ahead and put my bow away, and then she's going to stop me and say, "Oh, it's a toll road. Oh, you have to pay money." Unless I can sneak Hey, you managed to get past her. Fantastic. Last time she stopped me and I had to pay her 50 gold. Ugh. Luckily, it was meant to be 200, but I managed to persuade her down to 50. But this time I just snuck around her, which is handy. How far away are we? We're not... we are actually quite a distance still, because we not only have to come to about here and then sort of cut up and climb the hill. I don't know. Well, we'll see how far we get. We'll see how far we get. That's alright. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to continue harvesting some thistle, because who knows when thistle's going to come in handy. But it might, and then I'll be able to say, "Ah, you want thistle? I have thistle. Give me 10 gold per thistle." And they'll say, "Nah, screw you, we'll just walk outside, because it's frickin' everywhere." As is the mountain flower. But, it's an RPG, and specifically it's an Elder Scrolls RPG. Looting is just something you do, and harvesting everything is just something you do. Because otherwise, it just wouldn't be an Elder Scrolls game if you didn't, harvest and loot everything. Right. So here's a sign that says Ivarstead straight on, and I know that sign said Ivarstead straight on because last time I recorded this, I checked it. It's like the worst kind of deja vu because I know that I'm gonna get deja vu. It's like premeditated deja vu, which I don't think is actually a thing. But that's what it feels like. It's like, oh, I'm going to approach this sign and it's going to tell me Ivarstead, and I'm going to be like, "Ah, I've been here before." I do apologize if I'm slightly downtrodden and sad sounding in this episode, because to be honest, I am downtrodden and sad. It is genuinely frustrating and annoying having to re-record the same thing. It just really is. And like it's quite disheartening, and I feel unable to energize myself into good content creation, which isn't the best for you. Maybe I should have recorded something else first before coming back to this. But either way, I would have, fired up Skyrim and been way back there and gone, "Ah, really? Back here? Great." And it just wouldn't have been the same. I mean, I could have gone all the way back to... oh, by the way, this sign says, "I have a stair this way." I could have gone all the way back to Solitude for you and redone the entire trip. But while it would have been better in terms of you seeing everything I've done and seeing the whole trip, oh my god, I would have hated it and you would have hated me. Because I just would have spent the entire time bitching and moaning about how I'm having to do this again. Which I'm doing this episode anyway, but you would have had to have it for 2 episodes or 1 super long episode or something. But hopefully I can make it to... I think I go up here. I genuinely don't know. I'm gonna head up here and hope it takes me to Iverstead. I genuinely can't remember. But yeah, you would have had to listen to it for 2 episodes or 1 really long episode. Instead, you only have to listen to it for this 1, and I'm sure that is far more bearable and manageable for you and for me than, it previously would have been. But I think we are almost at about where we were last time. I think we only got to about... Yeah, we only got to about here anyway, and I swear I've missed my turn off for Iverstead here. Which is kind of frustrating. But that's okay, we'll keep going and we'll see what happens. Don't I have to cross a tree? Do I have to cross a tree to get into Iverstead? I genuinely can't remember. Where am I? This... Okay, this is not where I wanted to be. I mean, this is cool and all, like... Whoa, going in here seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna do it. Maybe this will take me to, No. Okay, we're backing out. That's a bad idea. That is a terrible idea. Right. Let's go back. Let's actually make it to Iverstead. Because clearly... Come on, really? There we go, thank you. Clearly this is not the way I was meant to go. Where am I meant to go? Somewhere up that way. How did I miss the turnoff? That's strange. I thought that this section didn't quite look familiar. I was like, I haven't been here before. I didn't go this way last time. Interesting. Oh, we're meant to turn right. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so to get to that place, because I want to go back there at some point. Oh, do I? I mean, it's not the main storyline, so maybe I won't be going back there. Maybe after the main storyline. I don't know. Probably not. We'll probably finish this. Oh, I just remembered something. That's something I discussed in the missing episode, as we'll call it, the corrupted Windows 7 updates episode. I was discussing the concept or the idea, perhaps, of doing a Oblivion series, which is one of my absolute all-time favorite games. After... I'm just trying to loot stuff. By the way, if you ever wonder why my camera just starts going off on, random things, I come up here and I'm like, whoop, whoop. It's because I see something on the ground and I'm attempting to loot it. And sometimes I get it, sometimes I won't. I'll be over here and I'm like, whoop, taking it. There we go. But yeah, so I was discussing the idea of perhaps doing a... Where am I meant to go? Where am I? I think this is correct. I think I can continue going up here. But yeah, I was discussing the idea of doing a Oblivion series once I complete the Skyrim. And again, it will be a similar thing where I do just the main story arc. So no side quest, no nothing. Oh, I say that now, but I really like the Thieves Guild storyline in Oblivion. I really like the Thieves Guild. Ooh, that's something I could do. I could do, instead of instead of the main storyline... Ah! No. Get on land. Oy, there we go, because that would be super ridiculously dangerous of me. Oh, God. Okay, let's hit... let's hit upstream, find a safer place to cross. Maybe instead of doing a main... Oh, my lord. Oh, I totally wasted that shout there. Instead of doing a main story arc, Oblivion run, I could do a... I want stamina damage, I want my... Oh, I don't have any Ancient Nord arrows. Okay, I would like my steel arrows then. A guild run of Oblivion. But I will discuss that further once I have killed this cat. Because it's currently standing in my way of... Oh my god, it's huge. Oh my god. No. Yes, get swept down. No. Oh my lord, come on. Oh, come on. Shoot it. Where's it going? There it is. Hey, there we go. There we go, right. Fall off. No. Oh my god, I'm wasting my arrows here. There we go, right. Whew. Switch back to my other weapons. We'll go iron arrows and standard Ancient Nord bow. Non-magical one. But what was I saying? Right, guild run of Oblivion. So I'll do the Thieves Guild, I'll do the Mages Guild, I'll do the... I don't... Why can't I... What the hell? I could not walk up that little ledge there. I don't really like the Fighters Guild in Oblivion. Never have, never will. So I probably won't do that one. But definitely a Thieves Guild and a Wizards Guild and a Mages Guild is called. Assassins. So what is that? The Dark Hand? Is that the one? That's what it's called in Oblivion, right? The Dark Hand or something like that. And then there is the... Oh, what is the Thieves Guild called in Oblivion? Oh, I feel ashamed for not remembering it. Oh well. So yeah, we could do that. So once I finish the Skyrim main quest, I will main storyline series, which is this one. I will do a Oblivion guild, an Oblivion guild run, we'll call it. And I think that could be kind of cool. I think that'll be really interesting to see, to go back and revisit it, especially after playing Skyrim. To go back and revisit it, and we'll completely skip not only all side quests, but we'll also skip all main quests, and we will only do... I meant to go up this way. I think we'll only do the guilds. I think that'll be kind of fun. Let me know in the comments if you think that that's a good idea. I wanna hear your opinions on a guild only run in Oblivion. Personally, I'm super excited for that. Like I am pumped. And to be honest, I'll probably do it regardless of what you guys comment, because I am super keen for that idea. I think that would be a fantastic series and just fantastically fun to do. So, yeah, I'll probably be doing that. But I am keen, despite the fact that I'll do it anyway, I am keen to know your thoughts on doing that kind of a series. It looks like we have managed to completely dodge Ivarstead and instead make our way up to High Hrothgar, because my marker is on High Hrothgar, not on Ivarstead. So, whoops, that's a bit of a mistake by me. Also, where is my... I don't know where my marker is placed, so I'm just going to do that. Let's go and place a marker at High Hrothgar. So now all markers point to the same place, in theory. So we don't want to continue heading up here, but it does look like we're heading up High Hrothgar instead of heading to Ivarstead and then climbing the 7,000 steps. So we're doing this in a slightly backwards and different way than initially planned. And why can I never seem to hit these mountain goats? Hey, there we go. Just as I say, why can I never hit these mountain goats? I hit the mountain goats. But yeah, they seem very difficult. But yes, I am doing this in a slightly difficult, backwards, weird way, which is slightly annoying. And also, I think just flat out wrong. I'm not able to climb that. So, am I gonna completely... no. Leave it. Leave it. Right. I'm gonna completely bypass this, aren't I? I need to actually turn around and head... oh. Remove it. Oh, I can't... I don't want to fast travel. I want to place a custom destination. Where are there enemies around? Where? You know what? I'm gonna head back this way, because I need to actually get to Ivarstead, and then climb up the 7,000 steps. That's going to be the easiest way. I'm not gonna, you know, waste time and effort going all the way around that way, when I could just head back to Ivarstead. But I am actually going to end the episode there, so it's somewhere between a normal length video and the nice long half-an-hour video that I had previously recorded. So hopefully that's good enough for you. Hopefully you appreciate that. But if you did, and if you enjoyed the video in general, then you know what to do by now. Smash that like button. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.